everybody? It's me, Ricky, hanging out with the usual suspects: Marcus, Jose, Julio, and our special
What's
guest
up, everybody?
Devin. Devin, when we kick things off by you telling us a little bit about you and what you do.
So, artist from the Bay Area, San Jose to be specific. Also do clothing and stuff like that. I've been doing this for a cool minute, like 7, 8 years now, just about.
Okay. Yeah. We do know that here in the Bay Area, using music as a medium to express yourself is a very how can I say, high market situation where there's a lot of people doing it, trying to do it. Like, what motivated you to jump into such a demanding medium?
Music's just always been a part of my life, really. Like, ever since I was a kid, like, I always had it around me, like, my family. I would, like, go through my dad's, like, cassette tape when he was, like, around a little bit. Not just cassette tape, but, like, you guys remember, like, the CD cases? He would have, like, this big, like, cases of all different CDs. I would go through that. And, yeah, it's just always been, like, a big thing for me. Like, that was just kind of, like, my escape from, like, the world. So kind of as I get older, my brother, one of my close friends, Bubba, she started rapping before me, and he kind of like just encouraged me to like start. And before that, I was like always writing like poetry and just like little random lines and stuff like that. So it just felt natural.
Okay, so you were saying that like you went through your father's, basically catalog of music and everything that he collected. So as far as like you are from the Bay Area, so you can go ahead and give us a Bay Area rapper or another mainstream rapper that you would say inspired your music.
Mainstream, like a rapper, I would say for sure. Like when I got older on my own, I was always into like Wayne. That was like one of the first persons that I like really, really like kind of listened to more like on my own.
I feel that
as far as catalog, and then like Bay Area wise, I would say like kind of like high school really was like I'm Sue and HBK, like that had like a really big influence on me.
Okay, great. Those are great artists locally and mainstream. I would say I would agree with you. Like Wayne's definitely one of my favorite rappers.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to describe your music to somebody that has never heard it before, or let's say that they weren't aware of rap at all, like how would you describe your style?
My style, I would just say very like transparent and laid back, and just real. Like it's not like oversaturated or like any gimmicks or anything like that.
All right, yeah. So as far as like you're saying, you're not very gimmicky. Would you say that a lot of your music comes from previous experiences that you've had? More so than just trying to be something you're not.
It's most definitely coming from like a real place. Like it's like really, really hard for me to like do anything like that. Like to just say anything. Like a lot of the music you hear like nowadays, like not to knock anybody else, but like it's just kind of like about like just pills and lean and just like all types of like drugs and stuff like that. And I don't even feel like that's something that should be pushed, especially knowing you have kids like listening to you.
I mean, if y'all want proof, listen to No One to Blame. That shit's fire.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you.
So, looking back at your own music catalog, who would you say your favorite collab so far has been?
Favorite collab so far? That's a good one, man. More recently, probably that No One to Blame track with Sammy Shablock. He's from the D. Shout out to him. But other than that, I probably just was my brother Bubbish. I worked with him, kind of started together. So it's like a freaking collaborator. Like we're always working.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So, is your brother Bubba one of your is he on one of your favorite songs that you've done together, or would you say your most recent collab has been the most enjoyable to make, as far as like you never thought that you'd get a chance to do something like that?
Um, I'll say yes and no. I mean, we always make songs together, so it's always like a good time with him in the studio. But I feel like I know when the blame track, it kind of just came from like nowhere, just kind of like off the top of my head, and just like from like like a dark place that I was in, just kind of recently got out of. So I just feel like there was a lot more emotion evoked in that track.
Yeah,
Okay.
I definitely felt that emotion listening to that song.
Thank you.
If we're going based off that song, would you say that besides you being able to put more of yourself into it, would you say that song helped you distinguish yourself as an artist more so than what's going on most songs nowadays?
Not that one in particular. I mean, it's just kind of been like a slow like progress into just conveying more emotion and more like real like thought into more of my recent stuff. I would say when I was younger, like when I first like kind of like was like 15, 16, I was just kind of like rapping about like not like drugs or anything like that, but just kind of like dumb stuff. And as I got older, I just kind of just started realizing like really like what I more wanted to put out and what I wanted people to hear.
Okay, no, that's definitely very commendable. I think as we all age, we start realizing how much weight all of our words carry. Outside of music, though, is there any hobbies or anything that you use to express yourself? You did mention clothing and designing clothes.
Yeah, so I have a clothing brand, Dreams Make You Rich. This right here actually.
Nice.
That's dope.
That's clean.
Thank you.
Where can we find that?
That's something that I've been working on for like the past like 2-3 years. I don't have anything like available right now, but I will be releasing a website later this year with a whole bunch of different clothing. I've had like a few drops in the past year, mostly like just like local pickups and stuff like that. But we're gonna do a fresh launch with the website and everything this coming year.
Is there anybody out or anybody in the industry that you're looking forward to possibly making some sort of collaboration with?
Anybody in the industry, like I would say like my dream collab would probably be like Cole. Like that's like one of my favorite all time rappers.
That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, that'd be dope as hell.
It's what it's. You could ask anybody here, bro. That's one of our
We're
favorite
big
rappers.
Cole fans.
Yeah,
for real.
That definitely
Went to
is
like
something
his
we've been
first
looking
one of
forward
his
to
first
listening to.
concerts.
yeah, and SF
Yep, at the Fillmore.
right before his debut album dropped.
I'm really pissed I missed that.
I went to I think at like his KOD concert like a couple of years ago. That's probably like one of the dopest concerts I've ever been to.
So as far as performances, have you performed outside of the Bay Area? Have you been strictly Bay Area?
I performed like in a couple places. I performed in like LA like once or twice. Like a few years back, me and Bubbish we opened up for like Burner out in Fresno. Just mainly just like in the Bay for the most part.
Okay. And you said you did perform in LA and Fresno. Did that instill any fire in you to want to perform anywhere else in the world? Like where, if you had to pick, where would be your dream performance?
New York. I would say New York.
Big Apple, absolutely.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Is there anything that you'd like to tell our audience, maybe as far as like where to find you, how we could find your music?
Yeah, so you can find me anywhere on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, whatever. At Devien 408. That's DEVIEN 408. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure to drop your YouTube channel on your Instagram.
Appreciate that, man.
No, we really appreciate you for coming on and giving us some of your time.
Of course, most definitely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. No, thank you very much.
Show.
Catch you later.
Catch you later, Devin.
Later, man.
Catch you later, Devin. Thank you for coming on, bro.